Welcome back, your boy Abyss Zero is back with another Let's Play of The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Skies. Last time, we were told that there was a burglary around the Bose area. I wonder what is happening here. Wow, it looks like the burglar is made off with nearly everything. I could have sworn that my boss locked up last night. It seems that the group of sky bandits in the old mine consists of 2 females and 1 male. Rumor has it that they've even got children in the mix. What? Those people weren't sky bandits? Or a jobber? What about you? Are you a jobber then? I can't believe that the sky bandits managed to circumvent our search and just walk right into town and burglarize a bunch of places. We really outdone this time. Are you the blazers we heard about? Since the mayor has asked you to look into things, I have no choice but to allow it. Just don't get in the way of the army's investigation. Damn it! My shop got ripped off by a bunch of thieving criminals. And they took off with every last one of my pricey goods too. Why did this have to happen to me at a time when there are hardly any goods around to begin with? You still got swag though. They do look a little bit too pixelated though. The woman living here said that they had a precious memento taken by these crooks. Oops, me and my big mouth. Let's pretend that I didn't tell you that. What I mean to say is that why don't you just ask her about it after I get done here? I'm going to be done here in a minute, so would you kids butt out? Let's look for clues. Nothing here. I was shocked when I heard about the South Block being hit by burglars. Mirano's mother was here alone, you see. Fortunately, this house was untouched in the burglaries. But at times like this, that it makes you feel uneasy when there's no man at home. I'm just glad that Mirano brought Simon over to watch the house. Now we got burglars running amok in the city? I swear, what's happening to Bose? I'm just glad that they left this house alone, though I'm baffled as to why. They certainly didn't do their homework on the city. So they did a burglary, but they didn't target this place. I am surprised myself. Did I talk to this? I think I did. I'm trying to ask a few questions here. Would you mind getting out of the way? Alright. Now this place. Are you blazers here to ask a few questions yourselves? This is a mess for the both of us, I tell you. Okay. God damn, the Royal Army. The army is like in our way right now. I'm trying to question people and try to find clues ourselves, but the army, man, they are in our way. How am I supposed to get anything done? Hey, you there!
What? Is something wrong?
I thought I did give you a word of advice. Even if you are representing the mayor, at the end of the day, you are still civilians. We cannot have you wandering around here in the middle of an investigation.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Your advice seems rather more than like a threat. I'm just saying you need to know your place. But if you're so adamant about investigating the matter, then do it after we clear out of here. If we get any more trouble out of you, then I am going to have to give you a personal invitation to jail.
Forget about it, Estelle. There's no use arguing these gentlemen.
Ha! For an ass in a lion's skin, you sure know how to throw your weight around, Mr. Soldier. What did you say? May I ask what's going on here?
Who is this?
Colonel! For a soldier in the prestigious Royal Army to be threatening our good citizens, this is an outright embarrassment to us all. But these aren't the civilians, sir. They are members of the Blazer Guild.
Oh, is that so? Then I ask you once again, what is going on here? The army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. What do you intend to accomplish by being rude to our allies?
But as far as the general is concerned...
Ah yes, that aside of the general really concerns me. I'll take over the investigation from here, so please, take your men and clear out.
But sir...
Your men have been here since early this morning, so I presume that a sufficient investigation has been conducted by now, yes? I'll smooth things over with the general later. Is there anything else you wish me to address?
No, sir. Alright, man, pack it up. We're returning to the Heckin Gate. Yes, sir.
It looks like that's that. It seems that some of our personnel were rather impolite. Please, allow me to apologize. I appreciate the gesture. But we made some slightly inflammatory remarks as well. So how about we let bygones by bygones? That suits me just fine. As I stated before, the army is supposed to be working closely with the guild, you see. I think our two organizations working together grants us each ability to make up for others' shortcoming. I'm looking forward to any progress that you make with this recent series of events. Thank you. We'll do what we can. He seems like a decent guy.
Yeah, I wonder who he is. Colonel! It's almost the appointed time.
Oh, already? Excuse me, but it appears that I must take my leave. Oh, but before that I do, it looks like I haven't properly introduced myself. I am Alan Richard, a colonel in the Royal Army. If there is anything I can do to assist you, please don't hesitate to contact me.
Alan Richard, huh? Well, he seems like a decent guy. Not like those jobber armies.
Colonel Richard, I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before.
Now was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He said something about him being a sharp young officer who leads the Royal Army's intelligence division.
Oh, right. Wow.
For someone in the military, he sure knows how to listen to others.
Probably in his mid-30s, and he's not hard on the eyes either. He seems like he's more fit to be a politician than a service member in the army.
Hey, you guys. Who was that that you were just talking to in the black uniform? I could have swore that I've seen him somewhere before.
Are you trying to tell me that you didn't recognize him at all? That was Colonel Richard of the Intelligence Division, you know? The guy you mentioned earlier?
What? You're not pulling my leg, are you?
As fun as that could be, nope.
He said so himself, so I'm fairly confident that he is who he says he is.
To think that the legend himself would show up here? We can't wait around here like this any longer. Dorothy, let's see if we can catch him.
Aye aye, sir. Although I'm really not sure why we're chasing after anyone.
Did you see his eyes light up? I wonder if he's going to do an interview or something.
Anyone else in the army would brush him off, but I'm sure the colonel will oblige him.
What's the matter, Oliver? You look so serious, and I gotta say, I find it creepy coming from you.
Oh, I was just thinking about the colonel. You see, I'll be the first to admit that he is quite a specimen of a man. But what? I can say with confidence that he doesn't stand a chance against me when it comes to the ladies. I'd like to see him try just a little harder. It's no fun without a romantic rival, you see.
You just had to ask, didn't you, Joshua?
I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Alright, let's see here. Now that the soldiers are gone, how about we resume our investigation? Let's start by talking to all the people who we couldn't talk to even earlier.
Good idea!
Alright, now that the Royal Army is out of the way, we can actually do some quality investigation ourselves. Hello. Oh dear me. Weren't you the bracers who came to ask questions not that long ago?
Oh right, we did come before.
Oh, I'm very sorry, but I couldn't talk to you then. So, what you came to ask about is what happened last night, right? Yes, that's right. Is this a good time for you? Ah, yes, this is a good time as any. It was the middle of the night, you see, when I heard a noise coming from the outside. And I, of course, thought it was my husband coming home at such a late hour. So I opened the door and started yelling. But it turned out that a group of masked men coming out of the oil factory across the road. I thought my heart was plumb. Gonna stop right then and there. Although it turned out the burglars were rather surprised and ran away to the north.
I see. So it was the Sky Bandits, huh?
So, what you're saying then is that this house didn't incur a loss of any kind? Oh yeah, thanks to the mercy of the goddess. Can I ask you another thing? Did your husband coming home late mean that he went to the bar?
If it was only that, it would be forgivable. In addition to being a no-good drinker, he's obsessed with this.
Huh?
Oh, I get it. You mean fishing, right?
I see now.
That's right. He loves fishing more than life itself. Just yesterday, he said something about catching some smelt and took off to the lake and to the south. And on top of that, he still hasn't come back. Hey, what you're saying is that he doesn't know anything about the incident? That's exactly what I'm saying. And when that good-for-nothing husband of mine gets home, he's gonna get a what for? Let me tell you.
Hey, honey, I'm home. Whew, what a day I had. I was fishing patiently all day, but I had nothing to show for it. Oh, what's this? Do we have guests?
You snail, old man.
Oh my goodness, woman, what kind of fiery tempers have gotten into you? Don't you know it's rude to act like that in front of guests?
If anyone's rude, that would be you. I'm dumbfounded that my own husband can just take off to do what he likes at a time like this.
Huh? What do you mean by a time like this?
Maybe I should explain. So there were burglars last night, you see.
Oh, burglars by Sky Bandits? You don't say. Now that is terrible. But to think that they hightailed it out of here after my wife hollered at them is hilarious. Ha 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 ha. Guess they got to experience Sister's effect firsthand.
What did you say? Oh, let's all calm down now, shall we?
But to think that these Sky Bandits came in the night like they did and then just disappear like that, I wonder if it has anything to do with the thing he was talking about the other day.
He? What do you mean?
Oh right, you don't know him. He is my fishing buddy. He's staying at the inn down at the lake shore to the south of here, you see. If I remember right, he said something about seeing a strange bunch near the place the other night.
A strange bunch?
Now, this sounds really interesting. Could you tell us a little more about what you've heard?
Sure, I don't mind, but I'm just going to tell you upfront that this is all hearsay. From what I heard, you just happened to see that by chance as he was out fishing during the night. He saw them leave by the way of the inn's front door and then out onto the road. However, when he asked around at the inn in the morning, it turned out that no one like that had stayed there the night before.
Ah, yeah. That is rather odd. So, was there something that I missed? God damn, I missed the line.
No, nothing of that sort at all, in fact. It's quiet there, the meals are great, and it's, well, a place I'd recommend to anyone. But best of all, it's a prime fishing spot.
Though there weren't any definitive clues related to the incident, we did manage to hear a few interesting bits.
I concur.
I especially liked the one that described all the delicious food at the inn.
That's not what we're talking about here. Although I did find the fishing part to be rather interesting. Unfortunately, if there's nothing going on there, then I guess it wouldn't be worth investigating.
Actually, I think it's quite the opposite. If someone had been careless and caused a problem, the army would have thoroughly investigated that. Conversely, the possibility of the Sky Bandits appearing where there's nothing happening is rather high.
I guess that's one way to think about it.
And in the light of this series of incidents, there's either a spy in the army or the Sky Bandits are a really clever bunch of thieves. It'll be extremely difficult to corner them only by investigating the incident which have occurred. We'll need to get one step ahead of them by tracking their movements.
I see. So, what you're saying is that we should take an offensive stance rather than a defensive stance.
Then how about we get going?
Off to the beautiful
Valeria Lake, extolled in many rhyme as the Pearl of Liberal. Where are we going? South Block Burglary. Head to south of the town. So in the effort of our investigation, we decided to head to the inn on the Valeria Lakeshore. Where is that? Okay, so to south of here. Let's go. This is north. Actually, this is north. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that.
What were you thinking, Abyss?
Oh, I remember this. This was one of the Cypress areas where I defeated one of the monsters. God damn! Now that we have so much party members, it's so hard to avoid like monsters, surprise attacks. I guess we can try to demonstrate our new power. How about a whack whack? And for those who are out of the loop, I actually did some ornament rearranging here. And we have a setup where there are 2 healers and a bunch of art spammers. I quite enjoy this setup.
Take that. 99 shots.
Damn, Oliver.
For the record, I just want to say that Oliver has the highest strength stat and the highest arts attack stats out of everyone else in the party. He is that good, huh? He's so good. Although I still haven't tried his crafts yet. I'll take a look at those later on. But anyways, the way the team is set up right now is we have one healer, Estelle being the healer and she can do an AoE heal. And Oliver is also an AoE healer. But because of the fact that he has so much EP, I decided to give him EP cut and a bunch of arts. So Petrify is a really good quartz because it gives 3 earth elemental values, which gives us so much. It unlocks so much orbital arts on him. I can literally spam arts for days. God damn. And for her, I'm just gonna use her as like a check for other monsters who are weak to fire and wind. And Joshua, it seems like Time Quartz is the best thing for him. And I really like Shadow Spear. We haven't tried Hellgate yet. But Hellgate seems pretty good too. Hellgate is like Soul Blur, right? Yeah, it gives Faint. But Hellgate has like so many elemental value. Anyways, let's get going. What is this? Alright, now we can demonstrate our new power. Let's try Hellgate. Hellgate is an AoE, that's fantastic. We have so much AoE attacks now. Hellgate, Aerial. The tiers and AoE here, right? Yeah. But they need to be very close. You know what? I might actually change my battle formation a little more so they're closer to each other. And especially we have clock up, right? We're gonna clock up my boys. Stone impact. Kinda wanna try that. Alright, let's take a look. Hellgate.
Hellgate. Oh my god! Did you see the damage? Holy cow!
That's like 300. Jesus. This, my friend, is the power of Ouroboros. God damn.
Seems you came up short.
Damn. Damn, Joshua. I didn't know you like that. So strong. Are we there yet? Oh, by the way, we also accepted what is it? We also accepted a quest in advance, which is the Stolen Ring. I believe this quest is done through the story either way, because you have to get to the hideout. And by the way, I'm still playing the playthrough blind. I'm just looking at the guide for only side quest purposes. Oh, let's fight these things. Oh, we didn't get a preemptive, huh? HP 2. Oh, there's a lot of HP, that's for sure. What is it weak to? It's weak to fire. What does Earth Guard do? Immunity. Interesting. That's a single target thing. Petrify. Petrify is so good, I heard. Because Petrify basically stones a target, and then whenever the target is petrified and it gets hit, they will die instantly. Right. Stone Impact, that's just an AoE move. Earth Guard, immunity. Aqua Bleed. I don't think Aqua Bleed does anything. Let's try Sobler. Preparing to use arts, huh? I'm just gonna spam Sobler so I can try to feint it as much as possible. I really like having Sobler on a multiple go, because there's like 20% chance of fainting every time. Shadow Spear. Ow, what damage? Yeah, that's a lot of sep too. I think Oliver is a very, very good addition to the team. For healing purposes, he has so much EP. Oh, so good. Alright, we're here.
So this is the north shore of Valeria Lake, huh? It certainly seems peaceful and quiet around here.
The inn doesn't look too shabby either.
I stayed here once before when I was in the area on another job. The wine's great, the rooms are nice. Pretty much what you did expect from a place like this.
Too bad this isn't a pleasure trip.
You mean it's not?
I at least intended to toss my cares to the wind for a while.
Taking cat naps in the rocking boat by day and filling my belly with food and wine by night. Heaven! This is what a vacation is all about. Oh, you goofball. Come on, everyone. I was just joking. I can enjoy a vacation anytime, but now it's the only time we can enjoy taking care of some would-be thieves.
Even I, Oliver Lenhelm,
know enough to get my priorities straight.
I don't think this has anything to do with enjoyment or not.
Well, whatever. As long as he does his share of work, he's here to do. Let's see. If we can find the old man staying here that loves fishing.
The guest who said he saw some suspicious individuals here 2 nights ago, right? Yeah, let's find the guy. Where is the guy? Is he at the Kingfisher Inn?
My mother and I come here every year on vacation around this time. It's a tradition in our family. My mother seems to look forward to it every time. I kind of feel bad for my father though, as he always gets left behind. The Kingfisher Inn in Bowes and Maple Leaf Inn in Zes are my favorite places to stay.
Is this Cess? I think it's Cess, right? That's how you pronounce it. Anyway, let us rest. Get those precious EP back, boy.
Welcome to the Kingfisher Inn. Please, let me know if you would like to stay.
Oh, welcome to the Kingfisher Inn. Are you here to stay?
Let's see. Yes and no. How should I put it?
We're here looking for a certain someone. Is there a guest staying here who loves to fish?
Well, pretty much everyone here who stays here loves to fish.
We heard he was a friend of the old man who stayed here yesterday. Do you have a clue who that might be?
Oh, you're talking about Old Man Kuwano.
Old Man Kuwano?
If you're talking about his fishing buddy, then I think you must mean Lloyd.
Lloyd?
I've heard he's a professional angler who came all the way here from the Royal City. It seems as though he is a member of the Fisherman's Guild there.
He sounds pretty amazing guy. Do you know where we might be able to find him?
Haha, he's out dropping a line somewhere, of course. If I remember right, he should be out by the back of the pier.
Fishing port, huh? Guess we have to go down to the beach area. Wait. Oh, it's not a beach area. I thought it's a beach area. Lloyd, where are you?
Where are you, Lloyd? Where are you hiding? You can't get away from me.
Let's go down here. Oh, there you are, Mr. Lloyd.
Excuse me. Are you the man named Lloyd who's from the Royal City?
Wow, he's really focused. He's really getting into this. He's tuned everything out of his mind but fishing. It looks like this is where my skills come into play.
What are you?
Oh, just sit back and enjoy.
Oliver leaned over with a smile that left all kinds of things up to interpretation. Blew into the man's ear. Blew into the man's ear. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. What in the... Who are you kids? And where did you come from?
That was a dirty trick to play on him, Oliver.
Yeah, that was pretty low.
How do you do this evening, good sir? We tried calling you out a moment ago, but we couldn't see that. Like a true professional, your attention was fixed upon your task. You're Lloyd, aren't you? Yes, that's right. But how do you know my name?
We heard it from a certain old man about you. Do you have some time you could spare to speak with us?
Oh, I see. So you heard from Mr. Kuwano, did you? Yeah, I saw that strange bear about 2 nights ago.
I knew it. Could we get you to fill us in a little more on the details?
Before that, are you all blazers or something? Is this somehow related to sort of crime? We can't say for sure, but there does appear to be a possibility. Good job. In that case, I'll do what I can to help you out. It was the other night that I was out fishing on my boat. You see, I was returning to the inn dead tired after a day of battling out with this lake guardian. It had gotten late into the night, and it was about the time when everyone at the inn was asleep in their beds.
Now, hold on a minute. What do you mean by this lake's guardian?
Guardian? There's a guardian in this lake? What is going on? Oh, I'm glad you asked! The guardian is a giant salmon that seems the smoky depths of Valeria Lake. It has been feared the king of waters among fishing lovers for over a decade.
Crap, I shouldn't have asked.
It looks like you've thrown a log onto the maniac's fire.
Is it really that huge of a fish like you say?
You bet. Your last mirror it is. And I've been chasing the darn thing for the last 5 years of my life. It comes and goes in different parts of Valeria Lake and changes its feeding spots on a whim. I've heard from a buddy of mine that it appeared in these parts, so I came running from the royal city.
Ah, now that's what I call passion. I can completely understand where you come from. Whenever I find something I like, I stop at nothing until I get a hold of it. For example, a bottle of Grand Chardonnay and such.
In your case, steal it is more accurate.
How about we get back to our story? So Lloyd, what happened when you came back from fishing that night?
Alright. I had returned to the boat and I was on my way into the inn when I saw an old couple head out onto the road from the grounds behind the building.
Onto the road in the middle of the night?
Yeah, no doubt about it. They headed out on the New Anson Path.
New Anson Path?
New Anson Path, that was the side quest that we did. He went over there, huh? At first I thought they were a group of people visiting from the city, heading back home. But it was way too late for something like that. And when I asked at the inn the next day, nobody knew a thing about it. Thought maybe I seen a couple of ghosts or something like that.
Ghosts? There are ghosts that come out here?
Just so you know, the two I saw were young couple. They might have been two lost souls who committed a double suicide after not being accepted by those around them.
Oh, don't tell me anymore.
Oh, brother. A bracers that's afraid of ghosts. The guild is doomed.
Not to mention her habit of always wanting to hear more ghost stories and other bizarre things. Now, isn't your being scared attractive in its own right, Estelle? Not sexy, but cute nevertheless. Like a little kitten shivering in the cold.
You better watch out because this little kitten bites.
Ah ha 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 ha. Well, I was just kidding about the ghost spot. But the couple did in fact seem to be the one with the purpose and reason. I say this because the girl was wearing some rather odd clothing. What do you mean by that? I only saw her from behind, so I couldn't say for sure, but it looked to me like she was wearing some kind of school uniform.
School uniform? Couldn't be.
School uniform? It couldn't be.
It couldn't be. I don't remember her name. The girl from the Capua family, yeah?
Definitely the Sky Bandits. It wasn't one from Janus Royal Academy, was it?
Well, you really know your stuff, kid. You betcha, my niece goes there as well, and it looked exactly the same as the one she wears.
I see. The whole event just got a lot more interesting.
It's her, alright. I know that lying tomboy for sure. We're finally onto her trail.
What? She's an acquaintance of yours? Then, while you're at it, tell the two of them not to fret and rush into anything they'll regret later. In my mind, it isn't failing me. I could have sworn that they said something about coming again tonight.
Is that true?
Yep, we'll meet back here in 2 days, is what the young man said. His tone seemed rather serious, so I couldn't help but think on it.
Well, that's understandable. We appreciate the valuable information. Just leave the rest up to us. We won't let them get into any more trouble than they already are.
Oh, I see, that's a relief to hear. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders now. Now that it is off my chest, I feel like taking a boat out and fishing again. Well, there's no time to lose. I'll have you youngings to your work. Time to fish.
Man, I don't even measure up when it comes to that fishing nut.
You mentioned something about Fisherman's Guild, too. I wonder what kind of group that is.
So, how is this couple involved with the missing airliner incident exactly?
If you don't mind me telling, that is. If you don't mind telling me, that's what I meant to say.
Well, in a nutshell.
She explained that they encountered Josette and Roland. Oh. I see. That seems to be the person in question, alright. Which means that tonight is the night, huh?
Yeah. It looks like we should probably get a room, just in case. We're going to be in for a late night tonight.
Alright, let's go ask the receptionist about a room.
Alright. I do wonder what the Capua is all about. What are their intentions? Why are they? What are they up to? Why are they like stealing airliners? Why are they like doing all this? I want to know. How about we book a room? Hey, let's save before that. There we go.
Will you be staying here with us tonight?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Hold on, Estelle. If there's anything that we haven't taken care of, we'd better do it now. I don't want to head back to Bose after we got in the room.
I guess you're right.
Get a room.
Alright then. Please, come with me.
I'm assuming like the reason there was a prom is probably because we can't go back to the side quest. But since we already did like all the ones in this area, at least in Bose, I'm pretty sure there isn't any like new side quests other than stolen goods at this point.
Please, come with me. I'll show you to your room. This is where you'll be staying. I will leave you here, so please relax until dinner is served.
This is quite a nice room. It has a certain atmosphere that you just don't find back in the city.
Yeah, it's great, huh? It wasn't that expensive either.
Oh, I actually like being a bracer for once. You get to go to all kinds of places, meet all kinds of people, live all kinds of life. It's fantastic.
What do now? How about we relax until it gets dark?
What a nice idea!
I'd be more happy to do just that, but is it really okay to take it easy?
Rest when you can. That's part of a bracer's job too. This is our free time, so let's enjoy a meal, take a stroll, or something else.
I agree.
Wow! Oh wow, this place is nice! Oh wow! What a picture squeak view! Oh wow! This entire lake looks like it's glowing! Oh wow!
Oh wow! Too bad we can't see the royal city on the opposite shore because of the haze. But still, oh wow! From here, it's easy to tell that this is the biggest lake in the kingdom.
Oh wow, this lake is like a fisherman's dream come true. I bet it'd be a blast to throw a line in those water.
Then how about it? It might be a nice change of pace for you.
Yeah, maybe I will.
Oh, is this what I think it is? No.
Is this really a fishing simulator? Is there a fishing simulator in this game?
What are you gonna do, Joshua?
Me?
Let's see. There's a book I've been meaning to read. So maybe I'll just sit in that chair and relax.
How old are you again? Only geezers talk about sitting back and relaxing. Young boys are supposed to get out and move their bodies.
I'll leave that part to you.
What was that about? Sometimes you can be such a drag. Oh well, I should hurry up and decide on a fishing spot. Somewhere around the pyre looks like it might be a lucky spot for bites.
Oh, this is a fishing simulator, right? Fishing simulator. No one in our party? Alright.
Alright, where is the rod?
I got some good fish in today, so please look around to your meals. People come here to enjoy fishing. If you would like to borrow a fishing pole, we can loan you one, so all you need to do is ask.
Oh, please give me one. Give me one.
People come here to...
Can I get a fishing pole? Can I get one? Where do I get a fishing pole? I would like to fish.
Come on, fishy, fishy.
Oh, it's rather strange to see the two like this, huh?
Scheherazade, should you start drinking again when it's only noon? No matter how light the liquor is, drinking too much is bad for your health, right?
Oh, don't worry. This stuff is just like water.
Estelle, sometimes we all need to take a breather. I understand your concern for Shara, but you can leave her to me.
Actually, Shira's not the one I'm concerned about.
Huh?
Yeah, what are you?
I invited Shara for a friendly drink, and she readily agreed. It seems as though she's finally been taken into my charm.
That fresh self-confidence may cost you your life.
Can I get a fishing pole?
I would like a fishing pole. Come on, give me one.
Oh, fishing pole.
Fishing rods. Can I do something? No?
I really want to fish. Come on, fishy, fishy.
You don't get to fish. What is this? I thought we get to fish. No luck, huh? Oh, I'm kind of disappointed. Aren't you going to fish?
I was just talking to the receptionist earlier, and she was repeating dialogue, so I found it really odd.
The parlor looks like a nice spot.
How about you try too, Joshua? You're not so bad yourself, you know.
Just not as good as you. I think I'll just sit here and watch if our fishing practice has paid off. So, can I get a fishing pole?
Please come here to enjoy fishing.
I asked you like so many times. What is the deal here?
I would like to fish. God damn it. I demand a fishing rod. Fishing so oh wow, we can fish now. Yes, this looks good. Definitely the best spot. Hee hee. Let's see about casting a few lines.
Start fishing.
Crap, I don't have a fishing pole. I wonder if somebody at the inn has a spare I can borrow. I think we just went back there to the receptionist like a few minutes ago, and she kept repeating dialogue. I don't understand. What the hell is going on? Do you have a fishing pole I can borrow?
Yes, of course we do.
Oh, now you do. I see.
They're right over here, and they're free to use for anyone lounging here.
Wow, really? Score!
Progressive rod. How progressive?
This is a pretty nice rod to be loaning out to everyone. Alright then, I'll put it to good use.
Please, enjoy yourself.
to fish. This is not the spot. What are you thinking of this? Oh yeah, it's time to fish. In the next part.